Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, for this video, I'm going to talk to you guys and show you guys an example regarding array lists. Pretty much how to make them, how to use them, what's the point of them. um, so basically, you guys should already be aware what a regular a regular array is. So it's just simply like something like this, and then you could just store whatever values you want in it. This is just a simple array right here. The difference between arrays and array lists is that array lists are more dynamic in a way because the size of this array that we have here, array high, is just a size 2. Well, technically 3. It's index 0, 1, 2. In array lists, you don't need to give it a specific size. You could just keep adding and adding onto it, you know? So first, let's start by creating an array list. What does it even look like in the first place? So to do that, we're just gonna have to type in array list. Then we have to click the, this would be, I don't know, I'll just call them the triangles or the greater than equal or greater than and less than symbol. And then in here, we put in a type. So for this example, let's just do a string. So yeah, for this example, we're going to do a string. We could call it whatever we want. I'm going to call it, I don't know, E. And then we have to, it's like we're creating an object. We're going to have to do new array list. Again, the greater than and less than symbol, the parentheses, and then the semicolon. Now this doesn't work at first because with array lists, you actually have to import it. And a simple way to do this on Eclipse is just to press Ctrl-Shift-O, and it does it automatically. So if you have the util class, you automatically have the arrays. Okay. Now something to keep in mind when you're making an array list. So for string, it's pretty self-explanatory because a string is a string, you know? However, if you want to do an int array list, you actually cannot because it's a primitive. I mean, string is 2, but it's, you know, Java. For array list, we're gonna actually have to do integer. Integer. I cannot spell. Oh my god. Hold on. Integer. There you go. We actually have to make it an integer array list. And yeah, but with this example, I'm gonna do string. All right. So how does one add something to the array list? Well, it's kind of like if you ever made a helper file for your program, you kind of call on some methods, correct? So we named this array list E. So what we could do is just E dot and then add. Simple as that, E dot add. And now we have to add in a string, which I'm going to do hey. And let's add in, I don't know, maybe 2 more. So E dot add, let's do yo, and let's do E dot add saw. Okay, simply like that. And there, now we have 3 different strings in our array list, being hey, yo, and saw. However, man, I did not like that yo in there, you know? I want to get rid of it. So what I could just do is E dot remove. And then I could do yo. Make sure if you ever do an array list, these are case sensitive. So if this was a capital Y, nothing will happen. So make sure you get you either make it to lowercase or uppercase. It doesn't really matter. Another quick thing. So basically, you're gonna need these initially. They're like literally the most important parts of the array list. There's also a command where we could add at a certain index, being like if I want to add at index 0, I want to add the word hello. So this should add hello to the very beginning of the array list. And the array list is kind of like an array where it has an index from 0 to some finite number, or n, for example. Um, there's a few other methods. For example, there's the get method. The get method pretty much gets the string at the specific index in this example. So I could do e.get and then 0, which should print hello, which it does because hello is at index 0. Okay, and another quick thing I could just point out is arrays have a dot length, array lists have a dot size. So this should return the size of the array list. Now you're wondering, can a for loop iterate this? Technically, yes, it can. However, there's a better way to do it called the for each loop. It's pretty much the best way to iterate an array list, in my opinion. So that you start off by typing for, and then the type, let me zoom out a little bit. Pretty much the type being string. So we type in string, call it whatever you want. I actually can't use E for this example. I'll use B, I guess. We put a colon and then the name of the array, which is E. And basically this is a simple for each loop. And what we can do is print out B. Let me comment this out and let's run the code. And it prints out everything in the array list. Basically, you could use a for loop, a regular one. It's a little bit weirder because you have to use the .get method. Yeah, I mean, for each loops, they're basically like the best thing to use for the array list. And yeah, that's pretty much it with array lists. Yeah, thank you.